Miracles Department reporting in. The old church is still standing. Most of the canal surge was diverted and the remaining water was cleared the old-fashioned way. Plunger guy did it again. The man basically performed a hydraulic exorcism. Now to the next problem. The industrial district between the big city and suburbs is flooded. Pipes everywhere are leaking, spraying water non-stop like they all scheduled maintenance at the same time. If he wants a clear path towards the city, he'll have to shut down those leaks and drain the area. Industry, it turns out, does not fix itself.
Alright. So I am going all in on the Mark IV pumps. I got a Mark II generator, I think. Yeah, Mark II pump. Mark II generator. Mark IV pump, 3 of them. We're gonna take the water vacuum just in case. And I think we're good. So we're gonna see how bad this is, because this looks messy, because we're in as it says, industrial district, so this is probably gonna be one hell of a mess. Come on. Okay. Got 3 pumps. Got that. Now I'm gonna grab you. And I'm gonna grab you. I don't think I'm gonna need much else for this one. Where are the drains? Oh God, where are the drains? There we go. Alright, there's one. There's 2. And there should be a 4th one right here. Alright, got 4 there. Alright, all of that is draining that way. Just nice. Let me see where we got another. Shut this down. I'm not gonna dig this out, or at least not yet. But I am going to do this. Let's set these up. So that's going to push all that out. Hopefully the dirt here isn't going to keep it too, it's not going to be too much. I hope that when this gets low enough, it's going to let stuff back out, but I don't think it will. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working real good. So let's move you up. Drag you up here. Alright. There we go. So we got some that's flowing back in, but it's not going to be a big deal because it's getting pumped over there. Truthfully, if I put one of these over here, it would start working on this side too. But I don't think we're at that point yet. So, yeah, I take it back. Maybe we are. So I'm going to set this here. I have this one pump to about right here. I'm going to have this one right here. And go to here. In the middle of the street. We'll have you pump there, so I could probably set those up right there on the steps. So, or I might not even have to do that. I could probably do it from right here. That one's good, and this one. That one is also good. So we got it coming down quick. I mean, shoot. The pump that was on the left here was buried not even 2 minutes ago. So whichever one starts flashing yellow first, I'm gonna move that over here. I'll move the other stuff kind of over here so I can set things up in the middle so everything can get pumped accordingly. But for now, it's doing its job just fine without anything, so let me see what else we got. We got any other broken pipes? We do have another broken pipe in the alley, so I'm going to go fix that while this works. Alright, that's good. Actually, I've got an idea. Alright, I've got an idea. Alright, that's gonna stop pumping for a minute. These are still going. So... oh yeah, this made a lot of progress. Look at that. There used to be only 2 steps there you could step on. This is working perfectly. We're gonna leave that one there. That one's staying. That's gonna pump there. And then this one, I'm gonna set. I don't know if it'll reach. Yeah, it's not gonna reach. But yeah, that's working. It's dragging everything down. Do I have another thing to fix in this one? Yes, I do. Alright, there we go. That'll fix that. That'll get this down to a manageable level. Oh, hell yeah, this one's gonna be easy. So many drains to work with here. Alright, those are draining down there. Got any more on the corners, maybe? Yes, we do. Alright. Alright. Oh, hell yeah, this worked perfectly. Okay, that one's dried up. This is fucking almost done, damn. Alright, so I'm gonna be back when we move on to another spot. Alright, I got this alley starting to get pumped out now. And this is gonna pump the water down there. Sorry, it's gonna pump it down here, where it's gonna get sucked up by these. Which, either way, it's working, but... actually... this looks like it's pumping down the street just fine on its own, so hell, we'll do this. Let that water flow down. We're all good. Everything is kosher. Shit, this is already going down further than I need it, so hell yeah. Alright, that's working already. Alright, there's that. The water's coming down here just nice. It's gonna work perfectly for a bit. Cannot argue. Alright, that's doing really good. This one's almost done. Why is there only one on this one? What the hell? Alright, this one looks a bit flooded. So I'm gonna get this running while we got a chance. There we go. Alright, that's gonna drain. Let's see what we got here. This is still draining. Alright. Can't argue with that. Alright, so everything's working pretty darn good. We're gonna head down here and just double check. Alright, I need to pump this out. That will not be hard. It's working, damn. Alright. That should finish pumping that stuff out that way. Is this moving? It is moving. It is slowly moving to the left. So yeah, that's draining. Alright, cool. That's good. All the way down here, which is awesome. So really, all I think I need to do is start clearing out the alleys. Which I think there's one straight ahead of me. I think. I don't know. I'm a little... This place gets me a little turned around. Alright, let's plug you in. Alright, the loading yard is slowly losing the water, which is good. Awesome stuff. And I'm gonna go check drains again. So I'm walking around. And everything is kind of drying up. It's all working a little too smoothly. So I wouldn't be amiss or surprised if one of these levels decides to throw an impromptu fuck you at me, which means something breaks and water goes everywhere. But everything is mostly done. This is one I gotta get done though. It doesn't seem like there's a drain in this one. Alright, well that's a small issue. I do say this might be the smoothest one yet. So cleanup is actually going relatively okay. I mean, more or less. What I'm doing is basically pumping what's left over here to down there. I mean, it's working. It's just, it's a fucking slow process. So far, so good. Yeah, alright, so. I'll get one here. And get one right back here. Same spot. And we're gonna get this one in this back corner. Alright. And once this drains, we are all done. So yeah, I will be back momentarily, guys.
Alright. Just 1,200 for that? God damn.
Status update. The industrial district has been drained. The leaks are sealed, the water is moving again, and the route towards the city is finally open. Which means one thing. Plunger Guy is heading into the big city next. Downtown's still a mess. The main subway station is completely flooded. Platforms are underwater, trains are out, and yeah, most subway lines are basically not a thing right now. So yeah, nobody's getting to work. Huge tragedy. There's a high-capacity pump system down there that would boost the drain's efficiency. A lot. Problem is, it's off. The utility room is flooded, so nobody can reach it. The manholes at the entrances were left open. Great combination. So until someone deals with that, the station's staying a swimming pool. And until then, enjoy your day off.
Alright. Well, that's it for that one, guys. We're gonna hit the subway station in downtown next. That one went relatively smooth up until the water was gathering up at the intersections. But other than that, it went real smooth. Can't argue. Not like the farm anyways. So, I will see you guys on the next one. Remember, leave some comments, hit the buttons. If you got any suggestions for games or anything like that, leave them in the comments. I'll see you guys later.